Hello, Martin. I have your watch here. It's doing some interesting things for me. Um, it's running like an unserviced watch. I did have it running and it just stopped on me. I'm not quite sure why. So I will have to check that. It might be because the hands are interfering with each other, but who knows? It is out of adjustment and it's definitely running low. It needs to be running higher. It just tells us that it needs service. The watch is interesting. It's a couple things. First, I opened up and I saw this line of brass around the mainspring barrel. This is the mainspring barrel here, and I assumed that means usually that the mainspring arbor port below in the main plate is in terrible, terrible condition and horribly worn and is allowing the mainspring barrel to tip over and impact on the underside of the train bridge. But it's as solid as a rock. So perhaps that repair has already been done. I don't know. The watch it's got some funky issues. I don't know what this was. It tried to stop. Something was not working right. Something interfered. I don't know what that was. Interesting. Almost all of these early 6105s, the marking is Japan X for the X production line. This is Japan G, which I don't see very often. I don't really know what it means. It's unusual. So the watch is running. It needs love. And I'm going to be very curious to find out if there's a repair under there. I want to know if there's a repair under there. Hang on. Hey, there's that jump again. Huh. So it just ran into something. I bet it's a hand interference with the hands ramming into each other because the hands look a little funky to me. Okay. The watch has had some work done to it. That's clear to see. Oh, yeah, it's had some work done to it because this case back seal is new. Let me put that back in. Hang on just 1 second for me here. So somebody put a new case back and now it's running again. I'll be very curious to see what we find. Very curious. Come on now. Let's close up. But it definitely does need service. There's clearly something wrong. Dial's original. Hands are original. Everything's hazy, but somebody's worked on it. This deep red, I don't know what that is. It almost looks like somebody dyed it. I'm also not 100% sure about this insert. It looks a little flat. It looks like an aftermarket insert that was aged, but I'm not sure. It's an interesting watch. It's definitely got potential. Maybe those... I don't know why it was stopping, but it was pushing over the date. That would drop the amplitude. Boy, the crown seal is bad. Let me see what the numbers look like now. Ugh, messy. It's messy. 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 Not even giving me numbers to use. I definitely need service. It's not happy. It's not giving me any usable numbers. There's the beat error still that hasn't gone away. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not going to tell me anything I don't... It's not going to tell me anything that says that the watch doesn't need service, because it does. The loom is damaged. It's not terribly damaged. It would certainly look better with a cleanup and a reloom. The hands absolutely would. I'm just not sure about this. I do have a new old stock aftermarket rotating ring, and I have two. But they're very expensive. If it were me, I would probably research this insert a little bit, but I'd probably leave it. Service, crystal, seals. I'm not sure if I'm going to find any other things inside that are going to need repair. It definitely needs this crown rebuilt. I'm one of only 2 people in the world that I know of that are doing this commercially, who can do this, rebuild these and put new seals in them. We can talk about a reloom on this if you want to invest in that. Cleaning, crystal, service seals. I don't normally polish, but a very light polish on the back would make this sort of look a little more presentable, but it doesn't have to be done. Okay. Thank you so much, Martin.